Alright, another day, another jabbing on the feet. Get these suckers healed. Right, good morning. It's Monday, 4th of Jan. It's Sherb o'clock. So update on the left foot, the health of the left foot. Feeling pretty good this morning. Barely noticed it getting out of bed or anything like that. When I move it about, do some light mobility. There's no straining feeling. Just some certain angles. Stepping on certain angles, you can feel it slightly. So plan of attack is start with a shorter run today, just to test the waters, see how it responds. If it's fine tomorrow, then I can repeat that shorter run, and then we're just going to slowly build up from there. Make sure there's no pain in the foot, make sure it's healthy, and we'll be back to long runs before we know it. So body in the healing process, treating it well, playing it smart, but also being proactive about the healing. So that's that. Cheers. So just gearing up for my run. Got my trusty Vibrams here. These grubby little things have carried me hundreds of kilometers already. They're really, really good. You can see a little bit of wear there going on in the shoe there. You can see how it promotes this forefoot strike. You can see where most of the wear is happening in that area of the shoe. So it really helps promote a nice natural gait cycle. Really strengthens up the feet and forces you to be efficient, basically. But I am waiting on a pair of Ultra Escalantes. They're coming from Australia. So still minimalist style shoe, which I'm really excited about trying. They've got a bit of extra stack height in the sole, so I might do a review or something on them at some stage. So yeah, just fueling up, getting hydrated, get the shoes on. Aim is to go for around about 10 to 12 kilometers, just a really light cruisy pace, just going to go purely by feel. So I'm just warming up outside at the moment. Just doing some variations of lunges and hip mobility, just to get everything warm, fluid, so we're nice and safe once we hit the pavements. So I'll check in once the run is over. The other plan today is to go get a arm pouch, so I can chuck my phone in there and record more of the runs. Until I can afford a GoPro, I'll just be filming on the phone for now. I won't be taking the hydration pack with me since it's a shorter run today, so won't have the phone with me today, unfortunately, but that's the plan moving forward. Get more running footage. Eventually getting a drone would be wonderful, but it's all baby steps at the moment, all early days, having some fun with it. So check back in soon. Right, just finished up my run. Ended up doing 12 kilometers. Just getting blinded by my sweat, so I just have to go wipe that off. Very muggy, very humid day out there. But anyway, ran 12 kilometers, averaged 4:27 per kilometer, which is just over 7
7 minutes per mile, so nothing crazy at all, nothing too strenuous. First half of that run felt a little bit sluggish. Didn't feel any pain in the foot, just the left calf was a little bit tight, took a little bit longer than the right side to warm up. But aside from that, very, very happy with the run. It's still a reasonable enough distance for a training run, and it wasn't too slow, wasn't too fast, somewhere in the middle. Could feel the glutes and the hamstrings more than ever at that kind of pace, which is really good. I could feel my cadence wasn't necessarily too quick, but I could feel the stride length opening up, which is what I've been focusing on lately, with more strength-specific exercises, trying to practice that hip extension when you extend the leg behind the body, and I've just been working on just general kind of glute and hamstring strength. So that felt great, and also finished the run with an uphill. The last kilometre was an uphill run, so could feel just a slight extra activation in the hamstrings and glutes, which I think is really going to carry over well. So I think I'm going to throw that hill into the end of my runs now, instead of going the other route I'd normally go, which would take me a little bit further, but it was only flat. So what I'll do is I'll throw in a little bit of extra distance during the middle of the run. So even though I'm cutting the run short at the end on the way home, I'll still hit the same amount of distance, plus add in that extra strength from the hill run to finish off each session. And it just loads the legs a little bit differently, so you feel it when you're going uphill. Generally you're up on your toes a bit more, and the gastrocnemius, which is the top portion of your calf muscle, works a little bit harder, so it gives the soleus, which is the bottom of the calf, and the ankle in general a little bit of a rest. There's less ground forces, less impact, it's a bit more muscular demand, so it's a good form of strength training while still conditioning the body for running specifically. Running's done, strength training's done, time for bike at the gym. Home from the gym, very successful day in terms of training, very happy with how it all went. Intensity was fairly moderate, nothing too strenuous today, just testing the waters, seeing where my foot's at. So yeah, easy 12-kilometre run, about half an hour of strength training, and then an hour on the bike. Ended up doing 33 kilometres on the spin bike. Not sure how accurate it is. I've talked to some people and they think that the spin bike registers a much lower distance than what you're actually, or comparatively to if you were biking outside, so I'm not too sure, but happy with the effort regardless. It was a good 1 hour effort. Very hot, it's summer over here, so very hot in the RPM room. Sweat a lot, kept up the fluids, kept the electrolytes nearby, had the elevation mask set to level 4, I'll have to double check what that translates to in terms of elevation training, but it was a good push. Tested the cardio, but not too hard, like I said. Just kept it moderate today. So tomorrow I'm hoping to be able to do 2 runs. So the new plan of attack while I'm healing this foot, keep the run distance lower and double up the training sessions each day. So there's not too much load on it in one given training session. We'll see how that all goes. Yeah, so we'll sign off for this video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next episode. Cheers.